What up, guys? So I'm making this intro for another video possibly, so it might look the same as the other video, but today we're going to be doing the wheel bearings on this Ram. It's a 2002 Ram 1500 SLT. We're going to be knocking out the front wheel hubs just because, well, as you're going to see in the video, we jack it up. One, it has a little bit of kind of grinding in it, a little play. Of course, the driver's side, that's the one which is the worst. Like you'll see in the video, it's not supposed to be like this. If you ever come across, whether it's this specific truck or your personal vehicle, really if it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle, just because, actually I take that back. If it's any vehicle really, or because if it has a rear end, the bearings are different compared to like a front bearing. But I could be wrong, but that's just the way I see it. So, as you're gonna see in the video, the driver's side, you can literally wobble it, shake it. It's like unsafe. It shakes down the road. I noticed it this morning just because we ran some errands and stuff. We went and washed it, and I've noticed it was kind of like caved in on both sides, not just one, but mostly on the driver's side. But on the passenger side, it was a little bit caved in. So when I got home, I jacked it up on one side. You can kind of see it pop back out just a little bit when you jack it up. A little bit of play, okay, you know, not a big deal, we'll get it done. Now the driver's side's a different story, because when we jacked it up, it went from this to kind of kicked out, and you saw it drop. Just dropped down a little bit, and from there I already knew automatically it's gonna need to be replaced. It's just one of those things that you can't really mess around when it comes to stuff like that, especially when you carry like me. I carry my family with me, so not only that, but I mean it's a big investment for me, as well as just safety. I mean, you could go down the highway and this thing could fall down, especially like mine's lifted not too high, but it will drop down and ruin your suspension. But anywho, we're gonna get these wheel bearings knocked out, as you see in the video, and if it's helpful for you, awesome. If you like what you see, you know, like I said, like and subscribe, and hope you enjoy. On another note, I will do a walk around of this truck. I know some people asked me on I think it was on Instagram and TikTok. If you're not following me there, I believe it's the same name, Fern Garage. But I will be doing a walk around because it's changed in a way of the look wise, just because I did get rid of the chrome wheels, I did get rid of the chrome headlights, you know, just little things. I think we might start going towards that, kind of doing a chrome delete on it, kind of going to black, just to kind of change it up. We might go back to chrome, not too sure. That's just something that I'm not too skeptical right now at the moment, just because, you know, my daily routine, it's kind of hard to have wide wheels on daily routine. It's a pain. If you know, you know. If you don't, yeah. But anywho, yeah, so we are going to do a walk around on this truck. I'm not sure when that video is going to be posted. I thought we did clips of it, but other than that, enjoy. Alright, so as you can see, this wheel bearing is trashed. It's wobbly, it's unsafe. You can see in the back, it's horrible. So we're doing a voiceover of the video just because there was a lot of wind noise, there's people outside and whatnot. And then here's another clip. You can see it wobbles. It's very, very noticeable when it's sitting on the ground. It's caved in on the top, just like it's cambered in. And really, this is unsafe. Everything moves around, and it was really bad. It was grinding. It was kind of shocking how quick it went bad. But then again, it was the original wheel bearing from the truck from back in 2002. So as you can see throughout the clip, we're just showing overview on how you can tell they're bad. And Of course, before you take off the rotor, you gotta take the wheel off, take the rotor off, another clip of how loose it is. You gotta take the caliper off, and after you take the caliper off, then you gotta take off the caliper bracket. And once you get that removed, as you can see, then you really can see the wheel hub bearing, and it's right there. It's trashed. It's so wobbly. It honestly feels like it's gonna fall out. It's the 3 screws on the back, as you can see, as a triangle. Once you take those out, then they will come off. It was a big hassle taking those off, just because they were the original wheel bearing. I had a very hard time. Honestly, I thought I was gonna have to go to heating it up and whatnot. Thankfully, all I needed was a good breaker bar. I made my own with the jack pipe, and just kind of gave me more leverage. But as you can see, it's just, especially in the back of it, you can see that it's done. And that's something you don't want to ignore. That's something you need to fix as soon as possible. This is my preference, and honestly, I think it's a good preference to do. As you can see, it's just quick. So here we got it installed. We wiped everything down. We wiped the coils down. It's the new wheel bearing. Obviously, you can see, and all nice mounted up. Of course, I did forget to put the brake shield on, so that's why you don't see it. So of course, I'm showing it's all put together, and I realized, oh, I forgot to put it back on. So I had to unbolt it and put the shield back on. And yeah, that's when I realized, oh snap, I gotta take this thing back off again. So here we go again, and another mess up. I just realized I put it on backwards after I tried putting the rotor on. So I was trying to hurry up because it was about to start pouring rain. So of course I had to unbolt it again, put the shield the proper way. That's the old one. As you can see, it's pretty much done. You can see the bearings pretty much trashed. You look at this one, you can see the clean bearing in the back. It's all solid, it looks good. Those rock lights did help. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it was a good little investment right there. I do work on, somehow I end up working on it at night. And here you can see it pour down rain. We finished just in time. It held a little bit. Texas weather, it's crazy. But hope you like it, guys, and see you on the next one.